right. Why is my... Need to get rid of that. I definitely need to get rid of that FPS counter thing. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. All right. What's up, man? Never have streamed on a game, but I just feel like doing this and talking Packers at the same time. Why not? What's up, Ice Cold? Okay, that didn't work for some reason. I just gotta check this. Never have streamed on a game, but I just feel like doing this and talking Packers. Okay. All right, finally my graphics card fan slows the hell down because it was freaking out for a good 3 minutes. Man, what a day. What a day. There's definitely been a lot going on in regards to the Packers. Definitely an interesting day. You know, I didn't think going into this Kansas City game we're going to be without Aaron Rodgers, but, you know, here we are. Just one of those things, you know? Oh, man. You know, I have high hopes for Jordan Love, though. I mean, he, just making sure my thing's all running still, all good. You know, this defense on the Chiefs isn't good. So, he should be able to do some things. Just bear with me if my screen's black. I'm not exactly sure. I think it should be fine. It's just I'm trying to get this all playing without... There we go. Cool. I don't know why it keeps... There we go. You gotta bear with me. I don't think I've ever streamed a game in my entire life. Is this game just gonna keep not... Okay, I think it's gonna be going now. But what are your guys' thoughts? I mean, what do you think's gonna happen? I mean, it's hard to say because, you know, we haven't really seen much of Jordan Love with the starters. So actually, we haven't seen any of Jordan Love with the starters. So it's definitely gonna be something pretty interesting. Man, this is loud. All right, I gotta adjust that. Was not expecting it to be this loud. Actually, turn this down on my headset too. That's a lot better. I don't need it that loud. I'm just playing casually. How's everyone doing? Sup, Jay the Way? Sup, man? Chilling, you know. Just got done my PFF video. Just put it out. So definitely go check that out. But yeah, man, I'm very hyped to see Jordan Love. I mean, as I said, and I'll keep saying, the Chiefs' defense is trash. If there was a game for Jordan Love to play, it would be this one, you know, and excel in. It would be this one. Can't wait to see Love in action. Yeah, man. I mean, we've never really seen him with the starters at all. Like, we literally haven't. So, saw a little bit of him at the end of the Saints game. That was with backups while we were getting our ass beat. And then, of course, in the preseason. But That's the preseason. We haven't seen him against starting any starting defenders with starting, offense. So, be interesting to see what happens. What's my score prediction? Man, dude, I want to sit here and be like, yeah, the Packers can win this. They're going to win. I'd be happy if they kept it with a one-score game. Like, even if it's a loss, if they just give it, like, they're in Kansas City. Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, they're a Super Bowl, worthy team. So, and the thing we got going for us is the fact that their defense is absolutely trash. But, man, if the Packers win, it's going to be close. It's going to be very close. But I don't think that it's hard to say, man. It's really hard. Let me say. Aaron Jones is going to get a lot of work. Yeah, he should. The only thing I worry about that is, the Chiefs should go into this game stacking the box because they should pretty much stack the box, put 7 in the box and be like, okay, Jordan Love, beat us by throwing. And if they do that, it's going to be hard for Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon to run. Now, I'm hoping they can use Aaron Jones out of the passing game more, and that should work. Do you know if Adams will be playing this week? I do not. If he doesn't, that's going to hurt a lot. Jordan Love definitely is going to need him this week. And then also if, MVS comes back, as well as Alan Lazard, we'll see. But, and Bakhtiari even. So we'll see with that. But if all those guys come back, I think the Packers do have a chance to win this football game. You're going to be at the game. Yeah, so you got the flip end. So I was at the one in 2019 where I bought tickets early. And Patrick Mahomes got hurt like a couple weeks before, whatever it was. And I was like, damn it, I'm not going to be able to see Patrick Mahomes. I think they had Matt Moore play against us. Still a really good game, but I wanted to see Mahomes versus Rodgers. Now you're on the flip end, and you don't get to see Aaron Rodgers, but you get to see Pat Mahomes. So you'll see Mahomes versus Love. And I've been to so many games. I've been to like 21 games, and every time that something like that happens, it always ends up being a good game. Like the Browns versus Packers when Brett Hundley went to overtime, really good game. That sort of stuff. Like you think like, oh, I wanted to see Rodgers, Mahomes. This is going to be a shit game now. It always ends up being a good one. It always really does. And, that might not be the case this time, and who knows, the Packers might get blown out, but I don't think they will. I think they'll actually put up a good fight. I think Matt LaFleur is a wonderful coach, and his record shows it. And, yeah. When do you think Z would realistically return? He was on the sidelines in his jersey today. I'm hoping in a couple weeks, man. He seems very optimistic, by his posts and whatnot and being in the facility. Hopefully, say we get, Aaron back, Z back, maybe Jair all at the same time in a couple weeks. That'd be great. I'm hoping we don't not have Aaron for the game after this, which is Seattle, I believe, right? So that would hurt because I think Russell Wilson should return that game. But we gonna pick up Blake Bortles for a day? Yeah, man. Blake Bortles is expected to sign as our backup quarterback, the boat. So definitely will help having some veteran presence there to guide Jordan Love through this game. Needed a backup quarterback. Considering we wouldn't have one, and Randall Cobb would kind of be the emergency guy there, which, as a joke is funny, but we definitely don't want that, in an actual game. But, I got us winning this game. Jordan Love, Ken doesn't turn over the ball. We have a better team. Yeah, we do have a better team, But our team is on a 7-game win streak because of Aaron Rodgers. I mean, our defense too, but generally because of Aaron Rodgers. So we don't know how this offense and this team's going to react to this, We really don't. I guess we'll find out. I saw you, dog. Play Insurgency. Yeah, man. I love this game. I loved the first one, so I got to play the I just got Sandstorm like a couple weeks ago. The first one I played like a lot of. Matt with a great game plan. We win. Exactly. Matt LaFleur is going to, orchestrate this game. It's going to be based off what he does. If he makes it easy for Jordan Love, they can win this game, but if the Chiefs come out firing and Jordan Love gets in his own head and is getting pressured and making mistakes, it's going to go downhill very quickly. So we'll see. We should keep running the ball. Yeah, I agree. Like A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones are so good, but I don't know if you heard earlier when I said it. If the Chiefs start stacking the box, putting 7 in the box and forcing Jordan Love to throw deep on them, what do you do? Jordan Love's got to be able to make, deep throws and whatnot and make plays. So, Saul guy up here to our right. But, yeah. Rizal Douglas, look. I figure there's a guy behind me. Rizal Douglas has low-key been a nice pickup. So is Whitney Merciless. Yeah, man. I mean, Whitney Merciless was the highest-graded PFF defender last week. Rizal Douglas had a game-winning interception, was the second highest-graded defender. So these veteran signings are proving big for the Packers. And it's something the Packers haven't done in the past. Usually would, sign an undrafted free agent from the practice squad from Western Maryland Technical Community College to play left guard for whatever. But now they're actually signing, proven veterans, and it's showing, and it's proving big. Play action, but still rely on the dominating. Yeah, play action is great. Regardless if your run game works or not, it's proven fact that play action works. So. Yeah, we should be able to light the Chiefs defense up. They're just not good. They're like bottom 20s, like low 20s in pretty much all categories. Damn. Love about to light the Chiefs defense. I just read that, my bad. I hope they have a game plan for Love. I mean, that's probably what they're working on today. They probably went really heavy into that because I bet a lot of Matt LaFleur's game plan changed today with the whole Aaron Rodgers news. He probably had, install for the offense, and today that, probably changed a lot. Maybe not much because, Jordan Love can make the throws, but when you have Aaron Rodgers, your game plan is always going to be different from, a quarterback who hasn't started in a regular season game, So, it's going to be very interesting, I'll say. Damn it. Love can throw the ball, so we just need to have faith and trust that he makes good decisions. Yeah, he can definitely throw the ball, and you summarized it great. If he makes good decisions, that's what it's going to come down to. If Love can make good decisions, Jordan Love is going to do well enough to make it interesting. If he leads us to victory, prepare for the drama. Yeah, right. No, I don't think there's going to be a drama in terms of, like, quarterback stuff. Like, obviously, Aaron Rodgers is here. He's our starting quarterback. But I think it'll be plain and simple. Like, Matt LaFleur is the coach of the year. And everyone says anything else, like, they're wrong. I'm sorry, but the Aaron Rodgers news almost gave me a heart attack. I kind of expected it, man. Yesterday with Benkert getting put on that COVID list, I was like, oh, man. I'm like, I wasn't, like, positive, obviously, because I didn't know, but I was thinking in my head, like, tomorrow we could wake up to Aaron Rodgers being put on this list. And that's exactly what happened, so. Sucks, but here we are. Why am I getting a bad frame drop? Really bad frame drop. Damn. There we go. What's up, Lone Grim? I find it's funny that every Packers fan seems to be talking all about the offense, like we actually trust our defense now. It feels so weird to have a defense again. Yeah, we just have a few key players that are, making plays. Devondre Campbell being one of them. Rizal Douglas, great depth signing. Adrian Amos, Darnell Savage are always good. Edge rushers, Rashawn Gary, Preston Smith, Kenny Clark. Is Adams playing? Not exactly sure. we'll be fine. Jordan is just going to have to not to fumble or throw interceptions, just turn over the ball in general. If the Packers don't turn over the ball and the defense can create a turnover or two, they can win this football game. Like usual, that goes with any game. You know, if you don't turn over the ball and you create turnovers, you win games most of the time. You know, barring anything weird. That tends to be how games going. Nate Lloyd was up. Go back, go. What's up, man? Just chilling on here talking Packers for a little bit because why not? The Chiefs struggled against the Giants, so I like our chances. Yeah, I never like to look at that, though, because, like, you'll look at a game the previous week and be like, oh, they barely beat this team, and then they come out firing. Like, it's just every given Sunday, man. Any given Sunday. It's just week-by-week basis. As of right now, what Packers do you have in the Pro Bowl? I don't really like Pro Bowl as a skill, you know, like a viewpoint, like on how good a player is. But I'll answer. On offense, you have Aaron Rodgers. You have Devontae Adams, obviously. Put Aaron Jones in there, too. The offensive line has been so banged up. Like Bakhtiari, obviously, he hasn't played. Elton Jenkins has missed 3 games, so he won't be in there. Doubt Billy Turner would be on there. But as for defense, Devondre Campbell's got to be on there. Maybe Adrian Amos. Kenny Clark. There's for probably like 6 there. As for All-Pro, I think Devondre's a must. Aaron's a must. And Devontae's a must. Those are like your 3 givens. I think All-Pro is Devontae, Aaron Rodgers, and Devondre Campbell. I really do think Devondre Campbell will make All-Pro. Aaron is so amazing. He got COVID, so love him get the start on his birthday weekend. Such a great team player. Oh, yeah, right? And everyone says he's mean, right? Mahomes will give our defense a couple interceptions. Yeah, man, he's throwing interceptions like he's Oprah Winfrey giving out gifts, man. I don't get it. Not only is Jordan Love going to have to step up, but so is DeGuara. Yeah, I just said it in my PFF video. You know, that DeGuara and Daphne were the 2nd highest graded players last week in Arizona. And they're going to have to step up. You know, someone's going to have to take that Robert Tonyan role. Although he hasn't been playing too well this year, he's still been, you know, using that role where, you know, you're going up the middle of the field, you're taking the seam, you're taking linebackers deep, that sort of thing. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it's going to be definitely interesting. It really depends. Jordan Love passing game, RPOs, play action screen. Yeah, a lot of stuff that helps him, you know? Like, you don't need to make him win the game. Just help him. Josh Myers has surgery a couple days ago. Oh, wow, he did. Okay. There's a chance for him to be back this year. Okay, it just came out. Wow. That's not ideal. Wasn't it his thumb or something? Or did he hurt his knee in that game? It was his thumb, and then he hurt his knee, right? He probably got, like, a clean-up on his knee or something. That's interesting. Any updates on Josh Myers? I guess that guy just broke some news. I can check my phone real quick. See what if that was something that just came out or what. I guess we'll see. Check it real quick. Why not? I think. Let's see. I don't see anything Josh Myers wise. Bear with me. Dennis Kelly news. God, I mean, I wish you kind of hoped you'd do more this year, but really hasn't. You know, I don't think he has any offensive snaps. Like, you know, the signing was a little questionable, considering they started Yosh Nijman over him at left tackle. But Yosh Nijman played good, so I guess they made the right call. But Kelly's probably back. Yeah, he was doubtful last game, so it might be either questionable or just good to go. Who knows? my God, they keep coming, bro. Damn. Oh, he talked about Matt Schneiderman talked about Myers. He's on IR. Yeah, short-term IR, so he could be back, you know. Technically, he could be back in a couple weeks, but who knows? They're trying to reduce the musical chairs at O-line. Yeah, I know that, but my thing is, it's like they signed him to be, you know, a tackle. He started 16 games of tackle last year for the Tennessee Titans. They had a tackle hole right in the beginning of the year, and they still chose Josh Nijman over him. So it's like, why even sign Dennis Kelly? Now, choosing Josh Nijman over him might have been the right call because Josh Nijman played well. But then why even sign Dennis Kelly? He's done no offensive snaps. It's like, is that roster spot, you know, could be used for someone more better or another position? We don't know. We have a good O-line with all the injuries. Yeah, I mean, considering all the injuries, yeah, I'd have to agree. I mean, we've definitely played better than I thought with all these injuries at O-line in terms of, like, blocking and whatnot. So, that's good at least. Do you think Back will be back this week? I hope so, man. That would help Jordan Love so much. That would really help him. That's for damn sure. Didn't Dennis Kelly get hurt? Yeah, he's been hurt for the last, like, 3 or 4 weeks. I believe it's a back injury. I'm not quite sure. You have to correct me on that if I'm wrong. But yeah, if Bakhtiari's back, that'll definitely help Jordan Love a lot, as well as, you know, Devontae, MVS, Allen Lazard. So once Jay comes back, we'll play the slot, cornerback and nickel. Stokes and Douglas will start on the outside. Yeah, man, I don't see why not. I mean, it's just I don't really agree with benching Chan and Sullivan. He's been good the last few weeks. I know it was a back injury. I'm just wondering. Okay, maybe lingering. Yeah, probably. Yeah, most likely. But he wasn't hurt to begin the year when Josh Nijman filled in for tackle, so that wasn't the reason. I think it was just like they chose Josh Nijman over him, so which is fine, like I said, because Josh Nijman played well. But then it's like, why even have Dennis Kelly? I guess, is he just a backup right tackle, and that's solely it? Because at that point, Lucas Patrick could play it. Ben Breen could play that, you know? Devontae will be back tomorrow, man. I hope so. He was at the Bengals game. Have you been to a Packers game? Yeah, I've been to about 21 games in like 17 stadiums, and I was at the Bengals game. So. All right. Yeah, Bengals game was definitely very interesting. You'd keep Soley over Douglas? No, I wouldn't. He's been very good the last 3 weeks, actually. He hasn't been goof maybe in the beginning of the year, but I wouldn't bench Soley is my point. Now, yeah, if you were to say Alexander in the slot, you know, Stokes outside, as well as Douglas, but there's an argument to be made that Douglas should be over Stokes, keep Soley in the slot, Alexander out the other corner. There's definitely is an argument. So, Green Bay Packers going to the Super Bowl? Man, I hope so. This is definitely one of their... They don't have that many chances left. So we'll see. You know, this is going to be a big tell for this team. Fuck. Do you think this league is going to impose any further judgment on Aaron Rodgers? Do you think he's, when he's healthy, when he's back? If anything, it's going to be like fines for him, which I don't think he really cares. Maybe they'll fine the Packers a little bit of money. I don't think it's going to be anything serious like draft picks or anything. If you look at a lot of other press conferences for players that are unvaccinated, like Kirk Cousins and all that, they're all unmasked as well when doing the conference. Do you feel like this year's team is better than last year, like overall? I think they're definitely more resilient. We haven't seen them at full strength, so it's hard to tell. Their offense last year definitely scored more points, but they were also at full strength, as well as the defense was at full strength. But, you know, whole new coordinator, a lot of new players. So it depends. Stokes is giving up on big plays. Can't wait for Jair to come back. See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, everyone loves Stokes, and you don't necessarily want to take out a developing player, but, you know, if you put a gun to my head and say choose, you know, the cornerback lineup that's best going to give you a chance to win, it might be Douglas, Jair on the outside, Channon in the slot. I'm just saying. Bass, I'm on Xbox, so I had to kill to be observe it. Yeah, man. I don't even still know how to do all the observer stuff. I just play this on PC. I just realized it's on Xbox. That's pretty cool. So. Of course. Aaron will not miss any games. Yeah, no, it's not going to be like, oh, Aaron Rodgers is suspended or anything. I don't believe that at all. Like, that's not going to happen. King is only on the one-year deal. Yeah, with like a 4 added void years. Stokes has more learning to do playing in the NFL. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. So if you were to say win right now, put your best 3 corners out there, it might be Jair, Douglas, and Chandon. That's just my opinion. Hi, do you think Packers will win? I hope they'll win, man. It's going to be a tough game. It's really going to depend on what Matt LaFleur comes up with for the Packers on offense. I think the Packers can, you know, do decent against the Chiefs offense, a very good offense at that. Are they going to stop them straight out? No. So is this going to come to what can the Packers do with Jordan Love against the terrible Chiefs defense? What would be a more reliable option between Big Dog and DeGuara? Man, that's a hard one. The only thing with Big Dog is you're praying for a touchdown because he gets, you know, maximum like 3 receptions in a game. So the upside of DeGuara would be more, but I wouldn't play any of them, to be honest. I'd look for someone else like Pat Freiermuth or something over those guys. You know, Freiermuth has been more of a target in the last 3 weeks. So, yeah, exactly. I would look outside Green Bay for the tight end production. Yeah, I'd wait to see. Now, if you want to sign DeGuara just in case, I wouldn't start him this week. But if you want to sign him for the prospect of, hey, maybe he becomes something big in the offense, go for it. But I wouldn't start him this week. I'd wait on that. Damn it. I hope Love plays good. It would be so easy to trade him away. Yeah, I guess you're kind of right in that sense. If Aaron Rodgers after this year says, yes, I 100% want to remain in Green Bay, do whatever it takes to remain in Green Bay, I guess you might have to trade Jordan Love, but, you know, that's, who knows? We might not see what happens there. We'll see. Stokes has the speed to keep up with elite receivers, but his coverage skills, yeah, he kind of like, his ball tracking skills aren't the best. His speed, he definitely makes up for the issues there. That's what's been good about him, but his tracking and just staying with receivers hasn't been the best overall. So, Jordan Love is pretty raw, yeah. Just turned 23, still young. That's for damn sure. Damn it. This channel needs more subs. I appreciate that, man. I'm almost at 22K, which is actually a lot of people, and I appreciate everyone for, who has subscribed. Stokes is still a rookie, though. Yeah, I know that. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's definitely going to develop into something better, but as I said, gun to my head, choose the best three corners right now. It's Douglas, Jair, and Jandon in the slot. I mean, Douglas has been playing very well. I think he's allowed a quarterback rating of like 60-something. Yeah, he has a lot of time to develop, of course. If you were to say future, of course. Who should we be expecting to get back next couple of weeks from IR? Bakhtiari, MVS. Hopefully Josh Myers. Hopefully Jair. Do you think Jordan Love will be like Mike White? Man, I hope so. That wouldn't that be amazing? Go into this game, everyone doubting us like they were against Arizona, and then Jordan Love balls out like Mike White, and then we can just laugh at pretty much everyone in the NFL. Because, I mean, the Jets really can't do that because they're trash either way, but what's Jordan Love's upside? He can sling the ball, dude. He can make all of the throws all over the field, kind of like Aaron Rodgers. Off-platform throws, cross-body throws, real deep passes. He can make all of them. It's just his, decision-making and getting into that NFL sense. MVS is off IR. Oh, he's, yeah, you're right. He's already got activated. He might play this week. Been with you since you've been you're dropping those dope montages. Bass is a Packers YouTube OG. Packers chat. Yeah, man, that was my guy. I wish he was still doing YouTube videos. He's a police officer now, so he's got a lot. He doesn't really have any time. I used to talk with him a lot. And then when he became a cop, he had to delete all his stuff because just, yeah. But Packer chat was awesome. I loved him. He'd probably be really big right now if he continued that up. Bears fans would be in misery. Yeah, man. Just imagine, like, if Jordan Love goes out there, throws 3 to 4 touchdowns, wins, the Packers win. Like, the fear in the Bears and Vikings fans' faces. It would be amazing. Haven't watched much preseason of Love. Does he seem like a threat if he runs out of the pocket? He didn't do it much, and I thought he would do it more in the preseason. I really did, but I really haven't seen it much. He could definitely move, so I would like to see him move. Not necessarily like a Jalen Hurts, like escaping the pocket when he doesn't have to, but if he has some designed runs, I wouldn't be mad at it. Love to Adams, yeah, right. Stock's going up. I mean, you got to target Adams if he's playing, Chiefs defense is trash, so it's like, yeah, give Adams the ball. Make it easy on yourself, But we'll see. Is Adams going to play? Yeah, I'm hoping. We don't know for sure yet, but there is still a chance he doesn't, so that's a problem. It's definitely a problem. I thought that was an enemy. I wasn't sure. Now we know. Is there a good chance Adams, Lazard, and MVS all play? I think so. I think they could all come back this week, which would be so helpful in Jordan Love. Have you went back and watched Love versus New Orleans week 1? He didn't do too bad. Yeah, what was he, 7 for 11? Had like 110 quarterback rating. I honestly wasn't paying much attention because I was in Key West during that game. So I guess I'll never go back to Key West when the Packers are playing. But, yeah, he did look pretty good. But, Saints might have had all their backups out there at that point. So, again, it's like preseason snaps. It's like, how do you really evaluate it? I want to see more Jordan Love play action passes. They need to use play action, yes, 100%. I've said it time and time again. You don't even need to have a good running game for play action to work. It works regardless. I don't even know where I got shot from. Chiefs finna bring so much pressure each play. I'm worried about Love. Yeah, it's gonna have to be like, run some screen. If they're gonna bring a shit ton of pressure, you got to run screens, bubble screens. All the things the Packers already do a lot. You said you think they're all playing this week. I hope so, man. I really hope so. All right, well, I'm not going left again. You think we'll be fine this week if we run the ball, control strategies like we did? Yeah. So time of possession is going to be huge. Keep the ball out of Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs' offense. If you can do that, like you did last week against Kyler Murray, and you created 2 turnovers or 2 interceptions against Kyler Murray, you can win the game. Zaire Bear says, "Hey, I've been watching streams to the start, but couldn't comment since using Safari on iPhone. Good stream, Safari. Thank you, man. First time ever streaming a game. I just felt like doing it to kind of clear up some dead space, but yeah, answering questions while I can. It's hard to focus on 2 things. I've never done it, so." Did I get him? I don't know if I did. I thought I did. That's what I love about this game. You never know. You gotta confirm your kills and shit. I love Isaac Yadam got sent to COVID-19 list. Yeah, so much worse than the Aaron Rodgers one, right? God, we can't lose Isaac Yadam. What a player. Complete trash, man. So bad. I don't even know why he's still on the team. In my eyes, how do you cut Jalen Smith but not Isaac Yadam? At least give Jalen Smith another chance. You didn't even give him a chance, man. Well, get out of there. Do you think Aaron will be back for Seattle? Oh, God, I hope. I hope he's just out one game. I don't even know why I'm reloading. I expect Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon to have a big game. They're going to have to. They're definitely going to have to. Oh, there's definitely going to be a guy around there. Damn. Giants also cut Josh Jackson. we should have just cut Isaac and then signed back Josh Jackson. Just acted like nothing ever happened. Brett Hundley season. Yeah, I went to the Browns-Packers game where Brett Hundley played. Or was it? Yeah, it was Brett Hundley versus Deshaun Kaiser. I forgot because we ended up having Deshaun Kaiser after that. Overtime game. Awesome game. That's what I'm saying. If there's one guy in the chat saying he's going to the game and he's upset, but I've been to a lot of games where starting quarterbacks are out and it's been an amazing game. So, don't look too down at it, I think Jalen could have worked for us if we gave him time. Yeah, he didn't get many snaps, man. 27 total snaps or something, really low like that. 2 games, 27 snaps. Definitely, didn't give him much chance, but that might say more than the fact that they didn't give him a chance. Maybe in 27 they saw all what they needed to see and we're just nah, we're done. Which he was bad, so the only positive play he had resulted in a touchdown, which says a lot. Oh, I'm dead right here. I know it. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Jalen was trash, yeah. You said it. The Chiefs barely beat the Giants. Yeah, I was saying it earlier. I don't know if you were here, but, I don't like going off that because it's any given Sunday. It's when you see a team barely beat another team, then it's completely different the week after, they're completely different. They come out firing or play really well. It really doesn't... if you go by that, you'll never, you could be like, oh, well, this shitty team beat this team and we beat them, so we're better. Nah, it's any given Sunday, just go up and play the game. Someone's coming to my right. Man, me and this guy are wiping them. We're gonna move positions. That was one play in open field. Are you talking about Jalen got juked? Yeah, it's still like missed tackle, man. It was a really bad one too. Which, you know, happens, but also the missed sack, which resulted in a touchdown. I'm not counting out Mahomes at home. No, of course you're not. We're not counting out Mahomes. I've been to that stadium. It's extremely loud. You never count out the Chiefs, you know, with Patrick Mahomes. But Matthew says, I think we win 31-25, but only if we keep the Chiefs off the sideline. Yeah, agreed. Like, if we own the time of possession, say, like, 40-20, good chance we win the football game and get a couple turnovers. You know, make Jordan Love, like, be a game manager, essentially. Like, feed Aaron Jones, feed A.J. Dillon, feed Devontae if he's back. Control the time of possession. Make it easy. Don't make him go out there and, you know, 3rd and 12 and make him, you know, have to throw a long pass to gain first downs constantly. Like, give him short and manageable drives, and he should do well. This Chiefs defense is trash. Just go at Daniel Sorensen. Just literally be like, all right, Jordan Love, target Sorensen all game. Like, that's all you got to do, really. But we'll see. You say, obviously, we don't have the cap to sign him, but how do you feel about us Browns reportedly saying Odell is done for the year? Yeah, so the thing is, if he gets released, he's going to have to go through waivers. And if a team signs him, he reverts to his salary for the next, I think, 2 or 3 years, which is expensive, and there's no way the Packers are going to do that. And I guarantee a team will claim him under that salary. Like, they're not, no team's just not going to claim him. If we run that 2-deep shell and force Mahomes to run the ball, we got the game. Chiefs don't have a run game. Yeah, they've Darrell Williams and that Derek Gore guy. Don't really want Odell. Dude is a cancer everywhere. I agree. I don't really want him. You sign a receiver. Sorry, buddy. You sign a receiver and you pretty much have to inactivate Mario Rodgers every game. Pretty much redshirt him for the rest of the year. Do you think Jordan Love is going to be great against the Chiefs? Dude, I hope. I hope. That would just bring so much warmth to my heart if he just, like, balls out versus the Chiefs, which, again, the Chiefs defense is trash, but still. You know, he's a young player. This will be his first ever career start in the regular season. Would be like a $7 or $8 million cap hit year one. What, for Odell? You still don't have enough money right now for that. So. Yeah, okay, I already read. I'm already up to date. Plus, he's a grade 3 AC sprain. That's not good. Didn't know that. How's everyone doing? Oh, I see you. Come through. Thank you. Really? Dude took like 3 rounds. Man, I'm anxious though. Like, seeing that news today, I'm just like, oh my god, what else? Like, what else is gonna keep happening? Like, I feel like it's every week it's another story. Like, you can't just go into this week like, oh, is Devonta Adams gonna return? Is MVS gonna return? Is Allen Lazard? No, it has to keep adding on. It keeps stacking. It's like the domino effect, man. And if any receiver I'd love for us to pick up is Djax. I don't know, man. It just like puts a red shirt season on Amari Rodgers. The only thing that I agree with Djax on is he could return punts, which we've been pretty terrible at. But other than that, he's all right. But if we get MVS back, it's like, why? It's kind of like a very redundant signing. Oh, I'm so dead. No, I'm not. Oh, you fucker. Need someone for the long run. What do you mean? What position? Djax is so old. He is cheap. Doubt it. I doubt he'd sign for a vet minimum. You love the New York Giants. Amari returns punts. So yeah, but like how good? He hasn't been good at all at returning punts. Let's just hope Jordan doesn't get COVID. Yeah, then we're down to the boat Blake Bortles, which whatever. MVS is a younger, taller version of Djax. Exactly. Djax is going to be gone from the league in 2 years. I wouldn't be surprised if he's gone next year. Who are we going to have receive kicks? Randall Cobb, maybe. I think it's Malik Taylor is the next guy up. Which, again, probably needs someone better. I don't know who, but Malik Taylor ain't the look. How do you see DeGuara, Big Dog, and Daphne getting used in the passing game going forward? I think out of all three, the biggest candidate to take the Tunyon role would be DeGuara. I think he is the most vertical presence. Big Dog's a great, short yardage receiver and a red zone threat, but he's slower now. So, I think DeGuara has the best vertical ability, and they drafted him in 3rd round, so they're obviously going to give him that shot. We should just say who cares and put Cobb at quarterback. Yeah, and become the Denver Broncos and literally complete one pass. Nah, I'm good. We bring it up Bronson Kafusi to replace Tunyon. Nah, they'll use DeGuara before they do that. Should we resign Sternberger? I wouldn't be opposed. I really wouldn't. Is Reggie still on the team? You mean Bagleton? No, I think he just re-signed in the Canadian Football League actually like 2 days ago. We need to pick up Hurst. Hayden Hurst is trash, man. I'm sorry, but I would be annoyed. Literally just take it at the 25 every kickoff. I wish, but kickers are like kicking it short against us and shit. It's annoying. Malik Taylor lets every gunner get by him on punts. Can't blame Amari too much. You're right, but Amari has been very non-committal on punt returns. He'll fair catch it when he has a lot of room, or not fair catch it when he doesn't have a lot of room. He's been better in the past couple weeks. I will say that. Earlier in the year, he was sketching me out. Convert Lazard to tight end. Yeah, right. Tyler Irvin, that's a good suggestion. I'm back. I was going to play Madden, but I declined just to stay. I mean, Madden's not that, fun either way. I didn't even buy it this year. It's just the same game over and over and over again. Jordan had COVID last season, plus he's vaccinated. If he gets COVID after that, we're all screwed. Then we got Blake Bortles. Can't you just fair catch a kick and take it to the 25, or is that just college? You can technically fair catch a kickoff, but you have to be in the end zone. And at that point, you would just let it hit the end zone and not touch it, and then that would still be a touchback. The only problem with DeGuara taking Tunyon's role is that he's only getting his feet wet as the H-back type. I would rather have Sternberger running down the field. Yeah, that was his game in college. I agree. Like DeGuara was more of that H-back guy, but out of the three we have currently, he is more of the vertical tight end. Now, Sternberger, if you were to add him to the mix, yeah, he is more vertical than DeGuara, but we don't have him, so. Yeah. So we're going to have to see what they do with tight end. The Packers, tight ends, they're not a huge part of the offense to begin with. I think last year all the touchdowns was kind of just everyone leaving Robert Tonyan open because a lot of his touchdowns and deep catches were dudes wide open. So in college, I think you can fair catch a kick at the 15 and take it to the 25. I don't know much about college, but I've never seen that. But, correct me if I'm wrong. That's a very interesting role. But who knows? Oh, jeez. Who's our third running back? I would assume Patrick Taylor would be elevated if we needed a third guy. They might not even elevate a guy. I know they signed Raquel Armstead to the practice squad today, but I would assume they'd elevate Patrick Taylor, if anything, for a third running back, if they do. He will play if Love gets hurt, doesn't produce. Who, Bortles? Nah, I think it would take a lot for them to bench Love. A lot. Jordan Love trade? Yeah, right. Well, the Chiefs fans in my office dropped the news on me, and now I'm just meh. Also, is this Insurgency? Yeah, this is Insurgency, Sandstorm. It's a weird rule, but I think it's because college is getting more and more towards making it little contact sport as possible. Yeah, I mean, the kickoff as is so dumbed down. It's why even have it? There's not that many wow plays anymore. for most fans want him to cut Dean Lowry's had a solid year. Dean Lowry's been very solid this year. I've gone on record saying that in a lot of my streams. So they didn't want the kids to get hurt. Yeah, that's definitely a big thing, man. That's with anyone. I mean, you saw what happened with Kylan Hill and that one, what was it, running back on the Arizona Cardinals as well, you know? They both got messed up. Kingsley Kiki has looked good. He's been all right. He's been a little inconsistent, but he's been better than Lancaster. Dean Lowry's been balling. Yeah, Kenny Clark had a lot to say. Good to say about him today. I don't think Goot will Jordan Love. I think you mean trade Jordan Love. Nah. No negativity. Let's go J-Lo. Yeah, I love it. No negativity. I mean, come on, man. We can do this. The Packers can do this. Jordan Love can do this. Poor Kylan. Yeah, man, it sucks. But I mean, it is his rookie year. He's a third-string running back. Not that I ever advocate injuries, but if there was a better year for him to get injured, I guess it would be this one. And that sounds horrible. But what game is this? Insurgency Sandstorm. It's on PC, but I believe it's on console too. But definitely a lot better on PC. Who is a hamstring injury? Really? Did not mean to do that. Garvin has looked okay. He's been pretty good for a good depth guy. TJ Slayton, he's been pretty bad. Definitely a rookie type year for him. But I'm the only one who doesn't think Rodgers should be in the doghouse right now. I agree, man. I think it's his decision. I think a lot of people are shitting on him for no reason. I mean, for, I guess, some reason. But, you know, the fact that he said what he said kind of tells me he just didn't want to have to deal with all that criticism that he's getting now, you know? Which sucks, you know? Well, get out of my house. Dean Lowry was DNP with hamstring injury. Oh, damn, that would hurt. That would definitely hurt to not have him. Oh, I didn't see him down there. This COD, nah, it's Insurgency Sandstorm. A little more intense. It's, you know, you can't really tell who you kill. It's very low, you know, health, high damage, where it's like you shoot someone in the head anywhere, they're dead. This is why you're my favorite. Love your videos. Thanks, man. Fletcher's cap hit would have been only like 1.5 mil. Yeah, man. That would have been nice. That would have been so nice. Fletcher Cox would have been so good on this football team next to Kenny Clark, for especially for a third-round draft choice. But, you know, didn't happen. I made a Packers hype playlist of highlights and music to get hype before games with my friends. Mostly your videos, man. Thanks for a lot of your work. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. Been doing this since, I think, gosh, 2012. I think my first ever video was Matt Flynn game against Dallas. What a coincidence, because imagine if this game went like the Matt Flynn Dallas game, where it's like Packers went down 26-3 at half and came back somehow. Can you imagine? I think I would shit myself. I think I would literally shit myself. Damn. Didn't we just sign a D-line? Yeah, I forget his name. Sandstorm. Yeah, it do be extreme. It's a very extreme game. I forget his name, but I think it's just the practice squad. I know we re-signed Abdullah Anderson, who was on our team last year, I think. But would the Eagles even wanted to trade him, though? I don't think so. He was slightly in trade rumors, but that's what they are, rumors. So who knows how much merit they had. Probably not much. But Eddie Lacy for running back 3. Dude, I'd be down. He tweeted recently, like a month ago or something. He was like, thinking about making a comeback. It's like, bro, no, you're not. Oh, God, there's so many people around me. Let's see. I'm picking KC to beat us. Are you taking the spread or just the money line? Because you know if it's -8, it's a little sketchy. Wonder what Clay Matthews is doing. Man, we got Whitney Merciless. We don't need no Clay Matthews. Our front office doesn't make trades during the season. That's not necessarily true. Oh, you oh gosh, I'm not even reading that. That's rude. I'm not. I hate the hate on Eddie Lacy and all the jokes. Really derailed his career, sadly. Which is a shame. Ooh, they're above me. Really, dude? Are you fucking stupid? Is Whitney going to play this weekend? Yeah, man. He's been playing. He was the highest graded Packer on PFF last week. Like an 80.3 or something like that. I just released my PFF video, so definitely go check that out. Literally, I released it like right before I started this. So. I feel bad for Lacy, man. Couldn't overcome his demons and stay in the league. Hope he's doing better. Yeah, he had some issues with like depression and whatnot. All the social media stuff definitely hurt him. And I know you could say like, oh, just don't read it or just don't think about it. But you try having like millions of people make fun of you. Like imagine what that could do to your confidence and whatnot, which it definitely affected his. So it sucks. Damn it. Just sub. Thank you, man. Oh, you didn't know about that social media stuff? Yeah, just like generally what like you said is kind of what everyone was saying, just like the cheeseburger Eddie stuff, the China food stuff, bringing back all his old tweets, which yeah, is funny for like a small joke, but like it was constant, man, and like constant ridicule of his weight, and it really brought down his career. If you had to guess right now, what do you think our final record would be? You know, I'd be happy with I'd be very happy with 12-5. You know, it depends. If Aaron Rodgers is out 2 games and we lose both of those, then we can only drop 2 more games to be 12-5. But we'll see. I'd be happy with 12-5. You know, we could even see 13-3. It's so weird the whole record thing. How there's like one more game. I'm so used to saying 12-4, 11-5, 10-6. 8-8, which was like Jeff Fisher's specialty. Now you can't even be 8-8. It's annoying. Very annoying. But oh God. Chiefs fans now celebrating because Aaron got COVID. Right? Right? Imagine, dude. Just imagine if we win this game of Jordan Love. Like, all the shit talk we can do. It'll be extreme. Can't have 13-3 anymore, right? I know. Matt LaFleur, can't do 13-3 anymore. What kind of bullshit is that? It's not fair. I think that was a helicopter. How do you think Love is going to play? I think pretty well. I don't think it's going to, he might have an interception or whatever, or maybe a fumble or whatnot. Like, I don't think he's going to be like a perfect player out there, but the Chiefs defense ain't good, man. He can definitely do some things against that Chiefs defense if Matt LaFleur gives him, the right game plan. Zion can't keep his weight under control. Is that true? I don't really follow much NBA. Thoughts on Jerry Gray's play calling? I thought he did really well. He didn't pressure Kyler Murray, which is a good thing sometimes because Kyler Murray is very good under pressure. Tends to really carve teams up under pressure. I think he did exactly what he needed to do, and it came down to that last play, and they executed. So. At least Chiefs fans celebrating COVID scandal isn't as bad as Vikings fans celebrating the broken collarbone. Dude, they probably still put that in their hype videos up on the Megatron. I guarantee it. For like pre-Packers games, I guarantee it. I've never been the type of person to cheer when someone else's star player goes down because at the end of the day, I want my best team versus theirs. I don't want to only win because someone is hurt. Yeah, man, I agree. Like, I never cheer for injuries or players being out or whatnot. Like, I think that's so scummy. Like, at the end of the day, it's a sport, and we're watching it for entertainment. Like, it's really weird for people to be like, yeah, thank God he got hurt. Like, what? Such a weird thing to say. Am I from Wisconsin? Nah, man, I'm from Pennsylvania. I feel like they're pretty similar states, to be honest. At least where I live in PA. I'm like an hour out of Philly, but, like, if you picture Philly, that's not where I live. Like, I live on, like, the absolute opposite of Philly. LaFleur is such a good coach. Yeah, man. There's like no talk of him like coach of the year, which is upsetting. Like that one graphic I think PFF put out, he's not even in it. And there's like 6 coaches or 5 coaches in the graphic, and he's not even one of them. It's like, are you serious? Like, he is one of the best winning percentages for the first so many games in a coach's career. Like, it's insane. Like, he's doing so well. How do you see me? PA, huh? I'm from Nevada. Nice. Zion looks huge, dude. He was over 300 when he came in the league, and he was 265, 270. How tall is Zion? Is he like 6'11", 6'10"? Ew, Pennsylvania. I don't know if I'd be comfortable being a fan of other teams around that. Dude, Eagles fans are the fucking worst, man. They're so bad. Like, it really, like, it doesn't matter if they could be 0-17 and they will still talk trash like they're the best. Which I'll give them, like, credit for that. They're at least consistent, but they're so annoying. I've been to their stadium, like, 3 times. Worst stadium. I've been to 17 stadiums, and it's bar none the worst stadium I've ever been to. They threw a couple fans there threw my cheese head I got from Lambeau Field in a fire bin. And I did nothing. I was sitting in my car. Wasn't even talking shit. So annoying. I pulled it out, though. I still have it. It's what we call burnt cheese now, I guess. Damn. I live in Wisconsin. Nice. Where at? Zion's only 6'6". Jeez. Damn. And he's 300 pounds. That's insane. If anyone here watches Tom Grossi, who's predicted Henry Ruggs? Did he predict Henry Ruggs? That's kind of a weird thing to predict. Chiefs fans are their worst now. They've shown their true colors. I haven't been looking at many Chiefs fans on Twitter, to be honest, but are they really like that bad about this? Are they like, woo, like cheering and whatnot? Because that's pretty terrible if they are. Really? I'll never forgive the Eagles for what they did in that one championship. Yeah. I'm in Harrisburg now. Oh, okay. That's like an hour out. Den Center of PA. I can attest. It says rural Wisconsin here. Yeah, exactly. I'm an hour out of Lancaster, so if you wonder why that's always how I pronounce Tyler Lancaster's name, that should be a telltale sign, because a lot of people say Lancaster. You're originally from La Crosse? Nice. I would have beaten Eagles fan up for that, frankly. Yeah, the only problem was it was 7 of them, and they were all police officers, so can't really do much there. I'm not trying to get jumped. If it was one dude, sure, but... Or a couple guys, sure, but one dude, I ain't trying to get jumped, to be honest with you. Sorry about the lazy joke. No, you're good, man. You're not overstepping. It's just like I've talked to him before. Like, I've made like my highlight videos and stuff, and I've talked to him, and it's just upsetting. That's all, to see like how his career went. Because when you're put in such a microscope like that as a famous athlete, like it just extrapolates things so much in terms of like, you know, depression and all that and whatnot. So. Pineville, Louisiana. Nice. So sad what happened to Henry Ruggs. No, as sad is what happened to the lady he killed. Like, so Henry Ruggs is an idiot, quite frankly, and he shouldn't have even been with his girlfriend. Like, that's even messed up. 70 something miles an hour when he crashed, or 153 when it's like, dude, are you serious? The NFL has a thing called where you can get a ride for free 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you're telling me you're driving at 100 miles an hour? Like, are you serious, dude? Or 150 miles an hour while you're drunk? Like, are you serious? Why am I not surprised that police officers acted like thugs? I think they were just drunk and Eagles fans. I don't have anything against the police. They were being dickheads, but they were, whatever. 150. That McCarthy had considerations for coach of the year. Yeah, Mike freaking McCarthy, right? I actually didn't watch Pitch Perfect, either of them, even though all those Packers players are in it. I'm not a big movie person unless it's like war or like action, like John Wick stuff and all that. I'll never forget the Eagles beating the Vikes in the past in 2017. Yeah, so that's the only thing, like, the one thing I loved so much about the Eagles was them beating the Patriots in the Super Bowl with Nick Foles. That was definitely a moment where I was supporting Eagles and their fans, I will say. There's a thing called common sense not a lot of people know about nowadays. Yeah, right? I was just wondering who the hell taught Ruggs to act like that, man. Like, I get maybe he saw his parents drive drunk when he was young, but I doubt they went 156 miles an hour drunk with him in the car. Yeah, no way. I mean, you have so many resources at hand. You know, you can call an Uber. You probably have thousands of people around you that would probably drive you somewhere just because you're an NFL player, just because you're a Raiders player. You have that service the NFL provides to drive you anywhere 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you still do this because you, like, really? Because, oh, cool, you have a fast car? You literally killed someone and their dog in a flaming car fire, and you're just going to sit there like, I mean, I would hope he feels remorseful, but, you know, he doesn't deserve to ever play in the NFL again. He doesn't deserve to, quite frankly, have any of the money he earned in the NFL, in my opinion, but he'll probably pay that in legal fees, so. Scranton, PA, you're like an hour out. Good old office, you know, even though it wasn't even filmed in Scranton, which is kind of annoying, but, you know. California, I think the actual office set is in. His girlfriend could have been drove. I would assume she was drunk too, but who knows. He killed a 23-year-old woman and her dog, plus lost his job in the NFL and going to jail. Yeah, and he deserves to lose his job and go to the NFL. Like I don't want to hear, like, oh, it's so sad for Henry Ruggs. Like, shut up. So stupid. I was in Baghdad during the Battle of Sadr City. It was wild. Man, thank you for your service. I don't know that exact battle, but Baghdad I know wasn't a joke. Max 26 years actually, since he got multiple charges. Yeah, man, it's you know, vehicular manslaughter in my eyes. So you know, you decided to go behind the wheel, drive that fast. First off, even if he was driving that fast and not drunk, it's vehicular manslaughter. Like, you're recklessly driving and you killed someone. But the fact that he's double the legal limit for alcohol consumption, it's like, dude, you just made that even worse. You close to Allentown? Yeah, about an hour and a half. About an hour out of Lancaster. My guess is they were fighting, but that's just a guess. I mean, if I'm fighting with a girlfriend in a car, I ain't going 150, I'll tell you that. That's for damn sure. A.J. Dillon is a beast. Ruggs will not step on a football field again. No, and he shouldn't. You know? Ruggs also had a loaded gun in his car. Yeah, and I guarantee he didn't have a concealed or a CCL or anything, or sorry, a concealed carry weapons permit. Like, how dumb can you be, man? Jesus, man. Saying I free him, but if that was your sister or mom that was killed, you wouldn't be saying that then. Yeah, exactly. People just trying to be like edgy, man. They're just like, yeah, free Henry Ruggs and like making jokes about it. Like come on, dude. How well do you think J-Lo needs to play for there to even be more pressure on Aaron Rodgers? You think it could be like Aaron stepping in for Favre and the Cowboys in '08? Look, Jordan Love would have to put up like 5 touchdowns and like 500 yards for there to be any pressure. Like, I don't think that's ever going to happen until Aaron Rodgers leaves. But hope MVS is back. Yeah, I hope so. Dante Stallworth was the NFL player. Yeah, Stallworth also same thing, but it was a while ago and shit was different back then. And not that it makes it any more right, but he did get a chance to play again and probably shouldn't have. So, Jalen got cut like a day ago now. Yeah, Jalen's gone. I think A-Rod returns next year. Man, that'd be good. I think it's trending that way now. Like, it wasn't, but now it kind of is, which would be amazing. But that's all a sight to be seen. I guess we'll find out. Won't be any pressure. Yeah, nah. I mean, Matt Flynn dropped 6 touchdowns and there was no pressure. That was also week 17. So he was just going in because Aaron didn't need to. And Matt Flynn knew his role. He was never going to be a replacement quarterback. I mean, all it takes is J-Lo having one good game and against that Chiefs defense, ugh. I think J-Lo could put up some good numbers. Yeah, but it is, again, the Chiefs defense. They're not good. At all. But I'm probably signing off after this game. I got to make something to eat. Yeah. But I appreciate everyone, coming out. I this is the first time ever streaming a game. So I'm kind of just, chilling, chatting. I didn't even know if you guys could hear the game that whole time. If you couldn't, I'll try to fix it. But I'll answer a few more. With trash QBs in this year's draft, Love could have better trade value if he plays well. True. What do you think about Aaron lying about his vaccine? I don't think he necessarily lied. Don't see any team picking up Jalen this season. Maybe. They'll probably sign him. Some team will sign him to the practice squad. You wish the Pack got Hayden Hurst. I think Hayden Hurst is trash. If Jordan Love has a great game, I think that'll help him because I'm sick of people saying he's a bust. That's true, but Bears fans will always say it because they're always jealous. If Love does go against bad Chiefs D, and Rodgers would have probably put up like 450 against them, who knows? I guess we won't know. It's really up to the front office at this point. I feel like J-Lo balls out against the Chiefs. This will be something that gets used against Aaron Rodgers come contract time. Sure. Yeah, I guess. We could hear. Okay, good. Just make sure you could hear the audio. That's good. Like I said, first time streaming a game pretty much ever. I don't play many games. I play a little bit of Tarkov, some Insurgency. I just got a upgraded graphics card, so just starting to play a little bit more. Bass, do more streams like this. You're the goat. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, Sean. Matt Flynn got a contract off that game with the Seahawks. I mean, Matt Flynn, had some other games before that where it's like, okay, yeah, but yeah, theoretically, yeah, he did get a really big contract for the Seahawks. And then, of course, they draft Russell Wilson in the 3rd round? Brady heard the game, barely heard the game, but I enjoy. Okay, yeah. So that was kind of my goal. I didn't want the game to be overbearing. Like that's not the point of me streaming. It was just kind of to have like kill some background rather than me just sit here and wait for questions because then I can kind of answer as I go. But yeah, Justin Fields isn't any better than Jordan Love. I mean, statistically, although he's played more, he's kind of been worse. So he hasn't been good at all this year. But yeah, but I'm gonna go get something to eat. I appreciate everyone coming by. I'll do more of these. In the future, if it's something you guys enjoy. I always like talking Packers. I'll be live this Sunday for the game. Definitely will be a very interesting game. Like I said, just released my PFF video, so definitely go look at that. Sorry it's a little late. Just had a really busy weekend and a busy beginning to this week. I had to go to the dentist on Monday, and I was all numbed up and couldn't talk, so I was like, I can't make a video with this. Chiefs are giving up 121.8 rushing yards per game. Meet Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. Yeah, hopefully they don't stack the box. But, all right, guys.